Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, Color Me Bad Lynn, back with a share of a fragrance that I wanted to come on and talk about. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube and then Instagram as well talking a great deal about this fragrance, and I wanted to come on and share my observation on what I think about this fragrance. But before we spill the beans on what fragrance I'm talking about, if you didn't pay attention to the thumbnail, I want to thank you for tuning in and watching. All right, thank you. Welcome back. If you've seen any of my other videos, I greatly appreciate you coming back and checking out what I got to talk about today. And definitely welcome to those, if this is your first time meeting me, welcome. I am Color Me Bad Lynn. Just to give you a brief scenario of who I am and what I do. I am a beauty advisor among many other things. Also, we talk about fragrances, the fragrances that are in my collection, those that are sent to me in samples. We talk about those that are gifted to me. This is a gift. This is a gifted frag or complimentary frag. And then those that are sent to me in samples. You know, sometimes you get those samples. You can get free samples on Facebook, and you know, sometimes they'll send you emails and ask you if you would like to try out a fragrance, complimentary, blah blah blah. So this is one of those. And so I wanted to come on and share my thoughts about this fragrance and tell you what I think about this gal. So let's get into it. I don't want to waste your time. Let's get in there and talk about this. Again, this is a celebrity fragrance. Of course, you know I love celebrity and designer fragrances. Not just because they're a lot cheaper than or inexpensive, more, you know, less expensive than your higher end fragrances. They just tend to work for me, and I find a lot of them that I just absolutely love. So, you know, you stick with what works for you, right? So the fragrance I want to come on and share with you guys today is Elish. And this particular fragrance is just called Elish Perfume. Okay. And this is the bottle. I absolutely love the bottle. So I'm just going to go ahead and let you know I like this. I like the fact that it has a weight to it. I love that. I love the way that it's made. This is super cool. Right here you'll see it says Elish, and then it has her name, Billie Eilish, there. Okay. I'll show you the back just in case you don't have this one in your collection. It's a piece of art, so that's what attracted me to it, and that's why I was so excited to be able to add this to my collection. Is because I just love the bottle. I wasn't so sure what was going to happen when I popped the lid and sprayed it out, but as far as having a collection and having this piece as a part of your collection, I was uberly thrilled to have this. It's really nice, right? So let's get into what's in this fragrance, and then I'll share with you what I think about this fragrance, okay? All right. So again, this is Elish, Billie Eilish for women. Of course, anyone who wants to wear this fragrance absolutely can. You buy it, you wear it. Your main accords of this fragrance, it is vanilla. Let me take the top off of her. I have a little bit of this on today, by the way. It's gorgeous. I spilled the beans already, didn't I? See, I can't keep it a secret, girl. I like it. I like it. It's good. Vanilla. It is sweet, warm, spicy. It has cacao in it. It has amber. It's powdery as it dries down, and it has a musk component to it, which I really appreciate. So let me see if they give us any information on what's in the fragrance. They give us a little bit of information, not too much. Elish by Billie Eilish is an amber vanilla fragrance for women. This is a new fragrance. Elish was launched in 2021, so she's a year old probably. The nose behind this fragrance is Steve DeMarcado. Thank you, Steve. Your top notes are sugar, red berries, and mandarin orange. Good. Your middle notes are what I love to call your heart notes. It has vanilla, cacao, which is similar to like the powder from like a chocolate or something like that. Not quite hot chocolatey, but more of a rich chocolatey scent. Spicy notes. It has rose in it, and the base notes of this is tonka bean, amber, musk, and it has woody notes. I enjoy this fragrance. It smells really, really good on my skin. I'm going to spray a little bit. This is one of those. Oh my God. My eye got stuck together. This is really, really a beautiful scent. I get the spicy at the very beginning of the spray out of this fragrance. It dissipates within like the first 10 or 15 minutes of this fragrance. And then all I get after that is just a really, really nice, warm, semi-sweet, chocolatey dessert type of a fragrance. I know that they call this an amber vanilla, but this could be a gourmand fragrance because that's what I get. What takes over this fragrance on my skin, which I really appreciated and enjoyed, is the rose note. If you've watched any of my videos prior to this one, you know that I am on a rose kick. I love the scent of rose, especially if it's rose and oud. And I get the rose on my skin, and I really love that factor. Probably about, I would say about 4 hours into wearing this fragrance, then that's when I start to get the rose. I get a little bit of the tonka bean. And this definitely dries down powdery on me. So if you're liking or you love amber vanilla fragrances and you're not afraid to indulge and try something a little bit different, I highly recommend adding Eilish by Billie Eilish to your fragrance collection. This is a little bit adventurous in my opinion. It's different from anything else I have in my collection. I think that if you like the original Black Opium, you would enjoy this fragrance. I don't think that it's a duplicate for it, and I don't think that it smells exactly like it, but I do think that it would be in that similar family of fragrances. I know that it's Black Opium is not an amber vanilla fragrance, but they remind me of one another. And I would even go so far as to say, just playing around in my fragrances, to wear them both together and find out what they do. But this fragrance is definitely a standalone frag. It's not a beast mode mama girl fragrance, but you will get whiffs of this fragrance throughout your wearing it. I stopped paying attention to how long this fragrance lasted on me, but I would say that it at least gives you 8 to 10 hours of wear where you can actually smell it. On me, it does like that peekaboo appearance type of thing where it disappears and pops back in and then disappears and pops back in, and I don't mind that. I do prefer a more of a stronger scent, a more of a powerful fragrance, but this is extremely delightful. It's a really, really pretty scent. It's different, and that's what I like about this. I went around and smelled fragrances not too long ago, and I went through and just smelled all of like your most popular fragrances that everybody's buzzing about and everybody is talking about. And this was one of my favorites out of all of those fragrances. And we're talking about price points starting at $78 on up. And this was one of my favorites. And I'll tell you why. First of all, the first spray out was good. Second of all, it's totally different from anything else that I have in my collection. And then third of all, it didn't smell, like I said, it didn't smell like anything else. I sprayed out so many fragrances that are hot right now that smell like each other. And it was really disappointing because you get a lot of people, you know, vibing to those fragrances and talking about how good they are and you gotta have this and you gotta have that. But they kind of all smell the same. They all have that same vibe to them. And this one stood out. It stood out for me. And so I really, really enjoy this. I've been enjoying it. We'll see how it goes as far as me falling in love with it. But I really, really like this fragrance. I love the uniqueness of it. I absolutely love the packaging on this fragrance. They get a 10 plus for uniqueness, for packaging, for the scent itself. Absolutely gorgeous fragrance. And if you're a collector of fragrances, I highly recommend that you either get your nose on it or just go ahead and blind buy it. It won't hurt your pocketbook at all. You can find this fragrance for under $100. I did the research on it. You can find it for under $100, and it is definitely worth the coin. In my opinion, it's worth more than what it's selling for. You got a lot of fragrances out on the market that are way more expensive than this, that don't have the same quality and originality that this does. And that's what I appreciate most about this. So this definitely gets an 8.5, close to a 9 from Color Me Badd Nation. This is a really, really nice fragrance. It's an original. There may be some fragrances out there that are really similar to this, and this may be a copy of something else, but I don't have it in my collection to my recollection. And so I really, really appreciate this tonic. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Eilish by Billie Eilish. Thank you for watching. This is Color Me Badd Lynn. We will see you on the next one.